Drew and Hunter separated last year, and after Drew moved out, Hunter found out she was pregnant. And just a few weeks ago, Drew found out that Hunter slept with another man before she found out she was pregnant. Oh. And to make matters worse, after Drew saw a picture of the other man, it made him doubt the paternity of his son. So Drew, you're not married, right?
I am married, yes,
you're
sir.
Married to Hunter?
Yes, sir.
You are. Okay, and tell me about your relationship with your wife.
We met, and we met on Facebook, and, you know, I texted her, you know, saying how beautiful she was and everything, and, you know, I was trying to see, you know, if I told her that what I wanted a family, and, you know, I wanted to have kids later down the road. It seems...
Before you even met her?
Yes, sir. Yes, well, yes, sir, yeah.
So this is on Facebook, you're like, I want to marry you and I want to have kids.
No, it wasn't like that, no. I just, you know, I let her know what I wanted eventually. And, you know, I came over, met her family, I liked her family, and everything was great. And about 3 months later down the road, you know, we were talking.
When you first see her for the first time, not through Facebook, but in the flesh, what was your first thought?
We actually, I got picked up by her friends, and she was in the back seat, and we had been talking about, you know, she wanted to kiss me and this and that, and I was excited about meeting her, and we ended up kissing in the car. The first time
you met?
Yeah, the first time we met.
You just start swapping spit?
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that, no.
And then how long after you meet that you become very serious with each other?
It was actually like right away. We were, you know, we started dating. I started working with her family, and you know, I about 3 months down the road, I actually proposed to her and asked her to marry me, and that went real well. We ended up getting married in the courthouse because we didn't have a lot of money to do a big wedding.
How long after you met did you get married?
Right over 3 months.
Wow, that's quick.
Yes, it was.
And so you get married, and everything is wonderful.
Oh yeah, everything was wonderful. And, you know, right after we got married, we were talking about having a baby, and, you know, we were super excited and kept trying. And she was taking ovulation tests and pregnancy tests left and right, but we weren't having any luck. And then, you know, then we were having problems because we were living with her family, and it was just a whole bunch of drama within the house and everything like that. And we were having problems, and there was a moment where I just said, I can't handle this no more. Ended up moving about 13, 14 hours away out of state. And
what really caused you to leave?
She has an ex-boyfriend, and me and him had kind of gotten into it a couple times because her family would let him stay there, not in the house, but like
hang around.
Yeah, exactly. And
you didn't like that?
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. And something happened where he had ended up kissing her one time, and I kind of flipped my lid and said I'm done and moved.
And you left?
And I left.
You eventually come back?
Yes, I was out of state. She had, my best friend had called me and said, hey man, you seen what's going on? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, he sends me a video of her in the doctor's office, and the doctor saying that she was 2 weeks pregnant. And yeah, I kind of freaked out and was like...
And you were super happy.
Yeah, I was super happy, but super confused and freaking out because I was already settled down where I was at. I'd gotten a job, gotten a car, gotten a place, you know, I was...
And you thought it's over?
Yeah, I was like, okay, you know, I'm all right, I can move on now. And then it, you know, oh, I'm pregnant. And I was like, oh man.
You were gonna divorce your wife because she kissed another guy? Or a guy kissed her, whatever?
It was a lot more to it than that, you know.
Yeah, but you're not telling me that.
Yeah, like I said, I got into it with one of her family members, and yeah.
You punched somebody out?
No. Somebody just pushing me around a little bit, and I didn't like it, so.
Yeah. Nobody likes getting pushed.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, so you left.
Yep.
And you said, I'm getting divorced.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And then you found out she's pregnant, you're like, I'm staying married.
Yeah, I said, yeah, oh yeah, I said, I need to go back to my wife and my kid, and, you know, I'm gonna live a great life.
So you were ecstatic when you found out she was pregnant.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I've always wanted a kid. You know, I'm adopted, and, you know, I was in the system till I was 7, and I got adopted when I was 7, so I've always wanted a kid to where the birth mom and the birth dad to be together, because I never got that, you know, and that's what I wanted.
So, I know, and I'm not going to downplay it all, but do you think you would stay? Do you think it would be over?
It'd be really hard, to be honest, because, I mean, like I said, she's already got 2 kids that aren't mine, and I've already been helping her raise them. And
you don't want this guy not to be yours. And listen, man, that's a real honest response, and we're all hoping that you are the father, okay? Let's meet Hunter.
Olivia, I'm so sorry. He is your son. The timing adds up. He is your son. I did not sleep with the guy until you left.
I understand, but you gotta see it from my point of view. You know, it's like if he's not my son, you know, that's 3 kids.
I promise you, with everything I love, you are the father.
You don't know that until we know, you know.
You asked to see the picture. I did it, so don't come out here acting like I cheated on you.
I didn't.
I would never cheat on you.
He's not acting like you cheated on him. He was very clear that you haven't cheated on him. How close did you have a relationship with the other guy after having?
Like maybe 3 days later. That's why I'm saying
Why?
like.
I mean, you were not too hurt when he left, huh?
I was, but like at the time I was just like, you know, I was upset because he left. You know, he didn't try and stay
So
and
you
work
needed
things
some
out with
comforting.
me. Yes, he just ran away from the situation. Like, I mean, wouldn't stay
3
and talk to
days,
me
though.
about what happened.
How long did you have sex with somebody after you left?
It was probably at least a month. At least, yeah.
Did you have get anybody pregnant?
No. I had a chick try and say that I got her pregnant.
Okay, so but now you guys are married, and
Yes.
you obviously, do you want to stay married?
Oh yes, I love him with everything in me.
Yeah.
I mean, I want us to stay a family. You know,
Right.
he's a great father.
And I was just going to ask, how is he to the little guy?
He's amazing. He wakes up with him when I don't hear him, when I don't feel good. He changes diapers. He makes bottles. He feeds him. You know, he's one of a kind. He's an amazing dad. I couldn't ask for anyone better.
And what if it turns out he's not the father?
I'm going to be devastated. Like, I'm not even going to know what to say, what to do. You know, I'm just like.
Does the other guy have any kind of clue? He must have some kind of
Yes,
clue.
he does.
Well, especially with the Facebook post, the
Yeah,
polling.
yes,
He didn't want
Did,
nothing
did
to do
he
with it.
vote?
He's like, that child's not mine, you know, just keep me out of this, you know, this and that, you know, he wants nothing to do with it.
Well, he doesn't want to be on the hook for child support, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. God, I really hope you're the father.
I know, man, me too.
Let's just say that you're the father. And
Okay, okay.
Should we do that?
No.
No?
It sounds good.
You are the father.
I'm the
I'm extremely happy for you.
Thank you.
You know, that just has to be such a great relief for you. Now you guys can move on. There's no other, you know, people interfering with that. But do you watch my show?
Yes.
Okay. You haven't been paying attention then. Because a few years ago, I instituted the Steve Wilkos rule, which means when you separate from your spouse, it's a minimum 2 weeks before you sleep with somebody else. So now you know.
Yeah. Well, I hope he doesn't leave again, so I don't want to worry about that.
There you go. Now you stay together, you raise your son,
That's
and
right.
be a good dad. Very good. Very nice to meet you.
When I saw Steve holding the results, you know, I was really nervous. You know, he was sitting there looking at it, shaking his head, and, you know, I'm thinking, man, I'm probably not the father. And, you know, the next thing you know, he says, Drew, you are the father. And, you know, I was about just as happy as when it popped out of my wife. You know, I was just really nervous, and I'm just glad that we were able to come on here and, you know, Steve was able to help us out.